Having a mentor is someone you could trust and someone you could look after.
I talked to my mentor about my day and how it was and how things are going in life.
Whenever I'm not with my dad, it feels like he's my dad, sort of. And he makes me feel like I'm at home.
I remember being in 8th grade and I told her and I was like, man, this lady's not gonna come back next week. She's not gonna come back. And every week, she never missed.
When children lose a parent to prison, they often lose their home and their stability. These kids are doing time while their parents are, and they face significant risk factors that can make it difficult for them to succeed. Seedling's Promise has proven results, despite the difficulties these children face at home. Seedling's Promise is one of the top mentoring programs in the nation, with a proven track record of establishing strong bonds over multiple years with children, and providing high-level national training for mentor volunteers.
I've been with John for 3 years, and I've seen him evolve. You know, he was very sheltered, very quiet, very secluded, and so now he's really opening up to me. He wants to know about a better life, something better than what, he's going through right now.
I have 2 kids in the program, and it's a great program for kids who have parents that are incarcerated.
It's a good male role model. He doesn't have his dad in his life, so it gives him someone positive to look up to, some good things to look forward to.
I've seen the importance of a positive adult role model in growing kids' lives, and really the importance that can have in the way that they develop socially.
Seedling's Promise has gained national attention and awards for our successful approach to matching children and mentors in a large urban school district. Mentors, teachers, caregivers, and the students themselves report positive outcomes from participation in Seedling's Promise. We support our mentors and their students throughout their time in the mentorship program and beyond.
It does make a difference in the life of a child. It's most definitely fulfilling. I look forward to it every week. He's told me he looks forward to Thursdays.
The positive relationship with adults that we give, looking people in the eye, the firm handshake, that's going to be something that they can take far and beyond just the mentor-mentee relationship. That can help come into a workplace, that can come into school, and other relationships that they have.
The training sessions are such a great time for mentors to get together and to share information. I think you get ideas about activities that you can have with your mentee.
At one training session I learned you don't have to be a therapist, you don't have to be a teacher, you just have to carry the promise. The promise is, if you're going to be there, you need to be there. If you can't be there, then you need to call.
Seedling really provides a different outlet for these kids to find role models. Really, mentors through the Seedling Foundation are just kind of that extra source of a positive figure in their lives that they can look to for different types of advice or even a model to follow.
The foundation offers $5,000 college scholarship opportunities to students who stick with the program. The Seedling Foundation believes in the promise of every child, the promise of an education, the promise of a future, and the promise of all they can contribute to society.
Because without a mentor, most people don't have a great life like some people portray their life to be, and without it, a mentor, it would just feel like the world's empty.
When they build relationships with others, they are able to move past what their parents have been. And you're not defined by what happens in the past, it's what you choose to do. And I think that the mentor-mentee relationship helps in that way.
The Seedling Foundation is a program that cares. They go above and beyond for you. If people like the Seedling Foundation do not care, who will? And that's an important thing that I think about all the time.
People in Austin should be aware of the fact that we have this program, and we are trying to reach these kids, and that it can happen in a positive way.
As a supporter of the Seedling Foundation, you could be the difference between a life wasted and a life realized. Please consider mentoring or supporting the foundation with a contribution. You have the power to help young lives fulfill their promise.
I would like to be a mentor and to help kids solve their problems. It's kind of great to come out here and be able to be that person to help kids like us.